Hello everyone, I'm very happy to present here my bachelor project, which is the ecological model for fisheries management of the Alboran Sea and the marine protected area that was generated in 2014 in order to protect and preserve the marine resources. To present that, we start by an introduction. Then we have materials and methods, discussion the result, and in the end a conclusion. But in first, as ecologists, we interest to why just studying this ecosystem. So the answer here in this in the figure one that of the reported catch, we have the industrial fishery activity with the blue color that show clearly an overexploitation of those species, plus the other environmental factors that impact negatively to the diversity in this space and also to the distribution of those species that causes an imbalanced ecotrophic in the trophics level, which is very important in the marine ecosystem. So to solve that, we have firstly the environmental management, which means the integration of the plan plan management of those species that focus on their sustainable development, or the ecological study by an ecosystemic study or an evolutionary study, which is our mission here. So we aim to analyze the interactions, the trophic interactions in the Alboran Sea, that will give us a state of health of this ecosystem by developing an ecological model using EcoPath, in which we aim to evaluate the impact and the effects of the environmental changes. So we will start our model by the study area, in which we will limit in the space and time. So here we will focus on the exclusive economic zone. That's a powerful transition between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean Ocean. And the EcoPath model already by default estimate a result for 1 year. So let's have a look now to the estimation of the primary production, which is generally calculated by the interpolation method, which means the integral of the concentration of the chlorophyll pigment in this surface, plus the photosynthetically active radiation, and some real data that we get it by the measurement. Usually this primary production is the result of the interactions between the biotic and abiotic factors due the two process of the mineralization and the biosynthesis. And because of the complexity of our ecosystem, it's why we consider that our economic zone, our exclusive economic zone, it's homogeneous and closed, just to ignore all hydrodynamic, atmospheric, and geographic factors that have a high impact to our ecosystem. And we focused on the trophic interactions, which means the biotic factors, using the EcoPath model that consists on the mass balance, which means the closed system between the production and the consumption, which means that which is produced in our ecosystem or in the surface area will be consumed by the same species. So for the choose of the functional groups for our model, so those functional group was extracted from the website See Around Us, focused on two things. We have firstly, we choose dependent to their economic value in this area, which means the more exploited species in this area, and the second, the species that will be more representative to our ecosystem, because our aim is to have a model that will be more approximative to the real system. So